contribute towards Jamaica and the society at large. We're going through some difficult time with our bank account because of the flow that we have with the donations and the contributions. We fluctuate as we continue to contribute towards our society. So we have to change our account from JN, and we have our church account at the Santa Court branch. You see our bank number at the screen. So if you want to contribute towards our church, our members, and also the society at large, you can donate and also contribute towards the welfare, the development of our organization. Our of God Ministry International is a wide range establishment that we contribute towards the prison. We contribute towards persons who don't have a job. You also want a passport. You want a driver's license. Those stuff. We just finished 316 passports, and that's covered by the church or by the Ministry International. So we're doing very well. Now we still have passport persons coming who want the passport. We also going to want that also. But we also doing the driver's license and the learner's license. We're now putting together 300 learner's license and 300 driver's license. Our society can qualify and also equip for a better life to come. We build in full course, hog pens, farms like buying goats, cows, animals for persons who are in farming and livestock. If you also want some cows, goats, pigs, whatever you do to have a life, just to prosper in society, we will assist you with the best of our capacity. We also changed our most of our members that have the banner phone, as they call it. We changed them or give them the high-tech flat screen phones. And we've gone over 200 phones already that we have already shown. Every Wednesdays and Sundays we keep each of the phones. So to change your lifestyle so you can, when YouTube, watch the church, not just my church alone, but other churches group that you want to entertain yourself and to motivate yourself. Let you see that there's a better part of life for you to live. We ordered 200 high-tech cell phones that will come from overseas. We will send our people around the parishes, so we will issue those phones in the wider community like Portland, St. Elizabeth, places that these people are very poor and they can afford a flat screen phone, a high-tech phone, and we will give you a phone. If you don't have any, also we will change your phone to a flat screen phone. If you're out there, no matter which church you go to, no matter what organization you go to, once you are in need, you can just come to our church, we will help you, you can go back to your church. We're not here to tell you that you should leave your church, we're just here to help our society and help our young people to have a better life. We don't want you to be poor and stay poor like our great grandma and grandpa who born poor, live poor, survive poor, and then poor. We want to grow to have a better life and a better society and a better future for our grandchildren and our greater-grandchildren to come. We know we have persons who don't have a proper house to live. We will continue to help you to buy your block, your steels, students, whatever we can do at the mall, so we can assist you to put in a little room or to help you start with a bar, a little shop, a little stall on the street. Help with a little stuff so you can survive. And that's the movements of our God Mission International, to help people to have a better life. We have a lot of scammers out there who try to tap into our system. I understand that they have Facebook. We do not have a Facebook. Power of God Ministry International do not have a Facebook. So anyone contacting you on Facebook or whatever stuff they're contacting you on, it is not us. Prophet Rowe only accepts video calls. And if I'm going to video call you, I will video call you so you can see the real me. I don't send text, and I don't send WhatsApp message, or I don't do message and messenger. I don't have no contact with any messenger. So anyone texting you or messenger and those stuff, it is not me, it is not my call center, and it is not World Mission International. We also want to highlight on TikTok. One of our member, very faithful member, Mr. McLean, Brother McLean, he is also having his TikTok group, which he put our videos on TikTok, which it wasn't permitted by me to put videos on TikTok, but he have done that in the past. We contact him, then we also give him the okay to go ahead because it is there. It's also letting a lot of people in the world society at large don't know about the church. So we give him the okay, but as I want to tell you, he's not the employee of the church, he's not a pastor, and he's not a prophet. I make myself very clear. So I don't give you any permission to prophesy to you, making calls to you, prophesying on the phone, praying for you. If he done that, he done it on his own risk. He's anointed, not by me, but by God himself. So if he have the ability and he have the strength and he believe that he's anointed enough to go there to form his own group or do his own stuff, then no man is supposed to stop him, no man is supposed to blast him, no man is supposed to say nothing bad about him, because he's a young man, he's strong, he is going very far in society, he will be very great. So if he wanted to do stuff to make his life better and to put his life into the greatness, then I would recommend that no one look out at him or say anything bad at him. But I don't give him the permission to go out there and to prophesy at this time or to pray for anyone, because spiritual work is not an easy work, and the spirit will destroy you. Spirit will cripple you down, you're blind, you many things that happen. And if I see it fit to train him, I have no problem training him and cause him to go out there in the short future to come. So anyone watching TikTok, it is okay for our God Ministry International and McLean to put up our videos, so we have no problem with him on that. But for praying, also prophesying, then we don't give you permission for that. You make myself very clear. Life is great. Life is wonderful. God is awesome. God is the man. And we have to be very careful about how we approach the spiritual world, because there are very much dangerous devils out there in the spiritual world. Dying for just you to touch one of those ladies, touch one of those men, so they trigger you or create a harm in your family life. If you don't anointed to fight this spiritual world, don't force it and don't approach it. Because the Bible tells you very clear that spirit will speak to you just like they speak in the Bible. Jesus, I know. Peter, I know. But who are you? And the spirit don't know you and cannot identify you, he will destroy. It's very, very important that you don't put yourself in harm's way. You will come home sick, you will come home vomiting, you will come home with all different type of conditions and you don't know where the blue come. Let us work together. Let us fight this fight of glory, and let the devil know that God is real, God is awesome. Our country is going through real tough time. Our prime ministers are doing their best to help our society. But we we as the church body and the church group, the religious group, we have to come together to assist the government. We have to come together to assist the police officers to eliminate the crime and violence out of society. We cannot just lay back and say we have a church, we just preach, pray for people, send them home. They still don't have a job, they still don't have a skills, they still can't even contact the neighbor or the family, but they don't have a cell phone. We have to be very careful and we have to care for our people. And you can't just say you care for people by just praying to them, pray, you prophesy or you preach and send them home. No. We have to make sure they have a skill, they have a job, they have a life, and they're happy going home, happy come back to church. It's not about money or about collecting offering, because our church gives more, 100% more than what we even collect. Our budget is way over than what we collect in our church. Sometimes we even remember to collect offering, because that's not our talking. Our talking is to heal, deliver, and let our people be proud and be great about society. We have a lot of mad persons coming in that we're delivering now that they tie them up. Then bring them to church, we have to deliver all of that. So we also contributed towards mad people. So if you have a son, a daughter, they're going insane, they're crazy, they're crippled, blind, dumb, deaf, whatever, bring them to our church, make them, learn them, so we can pray with them, we can fast with them, we can deliver them into the power of the divine Holy. When we look back at our society and our church that we grew up in, we realize that we are far better than where we're coming from. We have more knowledge now, more wisdom, more understanding. We can see things more clearly, more greater. And it's not just pray, fast, intercede, and go home. There's much more. There's much more ahead of life. I pray many days. I used to pray very often. I used to starve myself for 21 days, fasting, praying, hoping that the power of God would reign victorious. But now I realize that it's not just about fasting and prayer. There is power in the presence of God, and we have to find the presence of God wherever it lies in our society. Because man assigned for the presence of God. And whenever you're in the presence of God, wonderful things happen, great things happen, mighty things happen. All our members overseas, most of you make appointments to speak to the prophet. Your name is on the list. Maybe I don't reach your name as yet, because I have over 800 appointments right now as I'm speaking. I prophesy nightly from 7 in the night and also until 2 o'clock in the morning every night. So my list is very, very full. So if you don't get a call or a text from the call center, just give us some time, because our list is very long, and we're doing our best to make sure all our members overseas, local, abroad, and all through the diaspora, they are 100% pleased with what we are doing. Be strong, be courageous, stay focused, stay positive, and let the glory of the Lord be your strength. Know that God is real, God is awesome, God is mighty, God is sovereign, and our God will 100% surely see you through. I want you to look out for all these scammers out there. They put my pictures on their platform, they're manipulating that they are a prophet and they can prophesy to you, they can give you a word of knowledge. If someone texting you and Instagram or wherever they take it on, it's not their profit, and it's not profitable. Most people say that I'm from Africa, I'm here for a time, and I shall return. My people, I just want to assist some of these scammers and some of these blasters that say things about the profit. I am born in Jamaica. I grew up in St. Elizabeth, close to my hometown. I go to Magati High School. Very proud to be a graduate of the Magati High School. And I'll be in Magati. We want to build one of the most mightiest building in Magati, St. Elizabeth. We want to open a KFC up there with Burger King, Pizza Hut, and Subway. We want to build a master building to house our parish and our district to come up together. And I'll be there this Thursday, 5 o'clock, to view the parish, view the area. Also, I'll bring some hand-up food to give away in the meantime. So Magati will come alive in a very short future to come. We also want to go to the police station to assist them in the mobile, to realize that no station in Magati have locked in cars or SUVs. So we're looking at that region as we patrol the area. We'll check the superintendent of the inspectors. We'll talk to all the vehicles that they have to see how much we can support the police force, also support the society at large. We have to help our government. They have their hand full, they're doing their best, but we as church members, pastors, brothers, we also have to do our part to cause our community to be better. Life is not short. Life is great, but you have to show life that life is really great. In all our endeavors, we will hold fast, we will focus, we will be very positive, and we will stay great until thy kingdom come. That will be done. This church, Power of God Ministry International, is one of the most populous churches around the world. And all the persons who don't understand the ministry, understand what we do, understand where we're going. If you don't know nothing about an anointing, don't say nothing about it, because what happens after you speak will be undo. You will cause what will happen, because God is not dead, God is alive, and God is God. So all my people, please remember that our account will change. You can contribute to our account as such before. The account number is on the screen, and then we will continue to support our society. We put in our stuff together, all the persons who have a visa, we now send them to do their COVID test, to do their vaccine, so we can get their ticket ready to ship them overseas, and then the programs, and to get them the life back on track. All the persons who don't have a visa, then we put in programs together to get you a wonderful job overseas in security, construction, hotels, whatever we can do. We also put in a program together in the small islands, or persons who have a passport, if you cannot get a visa, then we'll also have job for you, construction, hotels, welders, all these persons will have a job in the small island. So we do our very best to help our society and also to help our Prime Minister Andrew Mullins, the most honorable family that I admire and love very much. So always salute to you. And also admire Mutabaruka, one of the great men that walked the earth. Mutabaruka is a mighty man, a great man, an admired man, and also I take a leaf out of his book. So we salute you to Mutabaruka wherever you are. God bless you. And today we must say, God will save Jamaica in all times and in time to come. Jamaica will be one of the most richest countries in the Caribbean. God bless you and we love you. So